up there?
Dragon puppet.
Dragon puppet.
Dragon puppets?
This is the first time seeing you.
Listen, y'all. My ducklings made these dragon puppets from scratch, all by themselves. Let me see. Let me hold up yours. Turn it to the side, yeah? That's awesome. That's awesome. So, what you all learn to do this?
YouTube.
YouTube.
But I did this from memory.
Memory. All right. So, what's going on?
Pan.
What
At
is
school.
pan? What is pan? What is pan? What is pan?
Steelpan.
Steel pan. So here's what's going on. Tacarigua Presbyterian School has a pan side. They're called the Treble Makers. Yeah, they're gonna enter the Junior Panorama Competition. Tomorrow, which is the 20th of January, is when the judges will be coming to the school to judge them. But today what is happening is that they are having practice in school for a couple hours, so we're just gonna go down and listen to some pan and enjoy yourself and give them some support and, you know, just boost their morale and help them to lift their level of confidence and not be afraid and just to have fun. And after that, we'll see how it goes. I have to make some pepper sauce because I want to start to give Suri some pepper sauce to eat because she had to learn to eat with pepper.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Right? And listen, we'll just see how the evening goes. We had a very intense morning this morning with Bibi Nish here doing some mathematics, you know, so bless you. We just need to get out a little bit and just, you know, cool down the brains. So we are going to see and listen to some pan. Yeah, so what is happening is that we just went and turned up the road. The security said that we can park on the compound, right? Just find out. Go straight down? All right, thank you. Okay. Yeah, so we can park. Will we park right here? Well, you see.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounding good?
Yeah.
I remember when it was Christmas, yeah, it was raining. We had to go under the stairs.
All right, let's go. So we're walking in, and we're here in this beautiful pan playing, and I just can't wait to go and listen. So good. Wow, one more pause race, you know. One more pause race. Wow. Tacarigua Treble Makers, and this is the song they are going to be playing, and the arrangers. We had a good turnout, man. Lots of support, a lot of parents came out, and schoolmates, classmates, and children doing well. I see you real dancing, you're looking real good. You're sewing, boss. Hi, well done. so nice, so nice, so nice. Listen, these children, they really put in a lot energy and effort into what they're doing. And from when we first came to now, they have improved, they have become more fluid, they have become more confident in just the space of an hour, you know. They just have like 15 minutes of practice again. So we're gonna leave them to it. We are going to go and live. We might go get something to eat or something, but they're doing well, they're doing excellent. They have a lot of support, they're having fun, and just want to wish them all the best. Sadie, what do you think? Yeah. What do you want to eat?
Does it have any fruits there?
Fruit?
Yeah, to eat.
Let's go see if we get fruits. So sometimes, you know, I am so amazed at how very simple my children are. After we left the school compound, I asked them, you know, tell me what you all want to eat. I'll take you all for a treat. And they did throw out some suggestions. Subway, pizza, what else?
Max Gyro.
Gyros. Well, we didn't get any gyro places open. Suri wanted some fruit. We have some fruit in the fridge there. But you know what we decided to do? We decided to just get some things and put together some burgers. And just put together some burgers, you know, nothing too elaborate. Hi, this is Baby Niche.
Hi.
And look at what Baby Niche is doing. What Baby Niche doing there? Maths. So that's a paper with a lot of different topics.
No, it's just the numbers and money.
Numbers and money. I helped her with a couple questions. Let me tell you something now. This experience with Sydney has really thrown me back. How many years ago, boy, when I wrote common entrance? About 20 years ago. Nah, let me tell you how long ago I wrote common entrance. I wrote common entrance 31 years ago.
What?
31 years ago. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of the questions are still the same. It's the same approach you're going to use to tackle things like, give me a topic there, like higher purchase, discount, principal,
Simple interest.
Finding the parameters, finding the areas of things. They will bring in things like parallelograms and trapeziums percentages, fractions,
Word names.
common denominators, numerators.
Average and mean.
You see what I mean?
Average and mean is always the last question. That's what Miss Yassi said.
Right, so you see, this has been a real experience. I was able to brush up on my maths too, yeah. And so I realized how quiet the place is. We are leaving Sydney to have some peace and quiet so that she is able to finish her paper here. She's really determined, and you know something, wherever she goes, I am going to be very, very proud of her, because I know she worked hard. And you know, just as a side note, these girls, they went through a lot. Life threw a lot of things at them, but they're going strong and they're persevering. We bought some burger patties, Fasha's burger patties. They work out well for us because I do sometimes make my own patties, but not this evening. I just wanted to relax and just kind of wind down and spend some time with the girls. So I got some burger patties and I'll just flip. We'll do the burgers, and I will be blending up that pepper sauce. I have everything ready there to show all, yeah? Trini style pepper sauce. Nice, easy, quiet Sunday evening with my ducklings. So the day was good. Pan and pepper sauce and burgers. These are the ingredients I'm going to be using for my pepper sauce. Let me tell you something, yeah? I want my pepper sauce to be spicy. There are so many Scotch bonnet peppers underneath the garlic and the pimentos there. But yeah, I'm using Scotch bonnet peppers, lots and lots of garlic. I'm going to kind of offset the heat from the Scotch bonnet peppers with these pimento peppers. My mouth watering, y'all. Yeah, are literally dribbling here right now. And I'm going to add some contrast to the palette by adding carrots. They offer sweetness and color and sturdiness to the sauce, and lots of shadow berry. Yeah, man. This is what you call this, boy. This is happy grass. This is my kind of grass, y'all. You see this? Ay, ay, ay. Bring this kind of herb for me. Okay, so I'll be blending these up with some vinegar and mustard and salt. These are the beef patties. Okay, they're quite tasty and they're affordable, you know. I think it was $43 for this. Yeah, 4 ounces. That's good enough for us. And you know, sometimes just buy them ready-made. I trust Vasha. I've been using Vasha foods for years, and they halal, quite tasty and quite simple toppings. No big seta mats. Purple onions, red onions. There's always a debate in this house as to whether we should call them purple onions or red onions. We calling them purple red onions. Purple, right? Some pineapple slices, iceberg lettuce, and bananas.
And apple.
You want apple? I'm using these buns. We're using these buns.
For the bread.
For the bread.
Oh, see how I was dancing? Make sure to like and subscribe before I like my dancing.
Give me a bounce. I like how you talk there. You're a real talking child. Yeah.
I learned how to talk from you, Mom.
You did?
Yeah?
Yeah, you make me feel real special. Akagaba. He's a real bargain child.
And he's a real cutting up child.
A real cutting up child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A cutting up mother child.
I learned how to cut up things from you. And we have the Kiss chocolate cake here. We have this so that when we the parlor cake, when we finish with the burgers, we could use the parlor cake as a topping too inside the burger.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't think that'll taste good? What do you think?
Yeah, but it doesn't this spicy, so my face looking like this.
Yeah, and this is my nice cast iron grill pan, stovetop grill pan. Y'all have seen this before, yeah. You're familiar with this member of the family, okay? So, pepper sauce. There's something that I was wondering if I should share with you all, but I think I'll share it with you all. We getting some rain. I'll flip and show you all the beautiful evening rain that we're having here this Sunday. But we only have one budgie now. One budgie. Wilma. This is Wilma. And unfortunately, Fred passed on a couple months ago, in the late part of November. We don't know what happened to Fred, unfortunately. We woke up that morning, Fred was dancing and singing, and he was calling Sydney a lot because he used to tend to call Sydney a lot. So he was dancing and calling Sydney and liming with Wilma, harassing Wilma. Wilma was harassing him. I know this because I was right inside the kitchen there looking out from the window while I was washing the dishes and preparing meals. So yeah, I hailed out Fred normal. That was really early in the morning, maybe around 7 a.m. if my memory serves correctly. And by lunchtime, I went to check the cage to replenish the seeds and the water. They had food. The cage was clean. They had food, they had water, and Fred was just limp at the bottom of the cage. I don't know what happened to Fred. I checked to see if something had stung him. I couldn't tell, and my heart was just so overwhelmed with grief that I didn't even have. He was gone. And so I just, I went through the emotions pretty quickly. he's gone, and that's it. It tore the girls' hearts to pieces. They cried a lot. We gave him a good send off, and you know, Wilma has been really brave in the cage all by herself. We bring her inside, we speak to her. She grieved a lot. She grieved a lot, but she's a strong lady. Yeah, she's a strong lady. A strong bird lady. Or lady bird, or female bird. See?
Look what happened to this little thing there by the
Yeah.
cage. Now it looks like a rose.
I put that down for her, but she didn't want to eat it.
Yeah, now
so
it looks like a rose.
it's just us 5 ladies here. What are you gonna do? Let me flip and show you all the pretty rain and Cora this evening. And a pretty rain fairy. Hi, pretty rain fairy.
Hi.
Aww.
I'm also a dancing face since I danced in front of the pan.
Yeah, I saw you dancing in front of the pan. Flip. Flip. Nice. Between light and medium shower, I would say. Yeah. Nice rain just to top off the evening in a nice, mellow, magical way. It sort of calms you down. The rain, the scent of the rain, the sound of the rain falling on different objects. Like the sound of the rain falling on the concrete is different from the sound of the rain falling on the branches of trees, you know. And then the coolness of the air. The droplets there just resting in the leaves. Yeah, I could stand outside here. I could stay outside here whole day. Whole evening. I could stay outside here whole evening, but listen, pepper sauce and hamburgers. Pepper sauce and hamburgers. And yeah, I love to see the droplets falling off of the coconut branches like that. I love it, love it. Love, love, love it. Oh yeah, this was the last plant Mommy gave to me before she died. Same pot, you know, it remained in the same pot and everything. She said, Melissa, take the whole plant and take it to the pot and carry it home and remember me. And I was a little upset, I was a little upset because, yeah, I know she wasn't feeling well and she just kept insisting that I take the plant. And I did, I took the plant, you know. Well, today is actually the 19th of January 2025. And Mommy died on the 31st of January 2023. So it's 2 years already. 2 years without my mommy. All you know how hard that is? Yes, some of you all know. And I sympathize with all you, but she taught me well. She taught me well. And let me tell you something, Mom used to hardly eat beef and meat on the whole, but she would have eat that burger, I'm telling you. She would have licked down a burger for sure. Pepper sauce stuff, ingredients, mustard, vinegar, and salt. So Sadie wants to help me, but here's what I'll do. First, I'll just chop up the shadow benny. Yeah, I'll just chop up the shadow benny, rough chop, because the blender is going to break down everything nevertheless. It's a powerful blender, you know. And I don't know if everything will be able to blend up all in one. We may have to do it in batches and then mix everything together in a bowl. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Throw in some pepper. Be careful. Be careful with the handling of the peppers. You just throw things inside here. That's basically what I say.
Oh, so I can just throw some in?
Yeah, but don't touch the hot peppers. Mommy will touch the hot peppers.
Okay, I'll try and not touch them.
Yeah. Carrots and thing too. Throw in everything whole.
And put in the salt?
Yeah, you'll put in the salt just now. Smelling good.
Oh yeah, it does.
Smelling good already, you know. Now, y'all, I don't have a measurement, eh? I just average, right? This is Ellis averaging thing. Averaging here right now. Putting enough vinegar. The vinegar is gonna ask about watering. The vinegar is gonna act as a preserving agent, yes, and it's going to give that acidity and tanginess that you really want. Lots and lots of mustard. The mustard is actually going to complement the acidity and the tanginess of the vinegar, because the mustard brings with it a tanginess of its own, sort of like a sweetness, pepperiness also, that complements everything, but kind of, you know, brings the same kind of elements. And be generous with your salt. Generous, but still be mindful that, listen, add a little less before you add more. Put your cover on it, make sure everything is stable. Say the comments at a pulse. You're using that button there. Pulse it little by little. Go ahead. Yeah, that's it. Pulse it like that. Right, you're getting somewhere. Good. You see how it breaks it down? Lovely. Good. Good. So we'll just keep adding stuff and breaking them down, and then we'll see how it goes. Okay, so we added some more ingredients. Still not all. We added some more, and Suri is going to help us pulse.
This one?
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, press it hard. Stop. Good. You're doing real good. Yes, that's it.
I never done anything before, but I'm doing it good.
Yes, you are. Yeah, man, everything will fit inside here. So you just put the rest of the ingredients inside. It's a little darker, guys. So put everything is going to fit. Oh, y'all. Ooh, yes, man. Whoa! You see that? That is what I wanted. I wanted it to be nice, blended enough, and I wanted all the colors to you know, just pop through. I wanted all the colors to be in there with each other, looking like a big bowl of Christmas, or a big blender of Christmas, a blender full of Christmas. I don't know, I'm just trying to explain it to y'all. And there is some chunkiness in there still. Yeah, let's take a taste test. I think that should be good enough for a taste test. Yeah. Put a little bit in my hand like that. Wow.
You need any water?
I don't need no water.
You need a brown bag?
No. I need food to put that pepper sauce on. That is good pepper sauce for me. Wow. What I will do is just put a little extra salt, because you know that's my bad habit. Just a little bit of salt. There's enough vinegar inside here. Oh my gosh.
And enough mustard?
Enough. I think I'll put a little bit of mustard. Wow. That shadow Benny and the garlic. I am tasting the carrots inside here, because I am detecting that kind of that sweetness when I bite down. The carrots there, the carrot chunks are there, lending themselves well with their sweetness and their crunchiness and their wholesomeness to the entire the entire quantity of pepper sauce. So that's some good pepper sauce already. For me, salt, a little extra salt, and just a little bit of mustard. And that is your pepper sauce right there. Shh. Don't say nothing, because if people hear, they go want. And I ain't ready to sell yet. If people hear you talking about pepper sauce, they will surely smell it when they're passing on the road. If you have a high tolerance to heat and spiciness, you could eat dal and rice and a couple tablespoons of pepper sauce. That pepper sauce, all on its own. You could crisp up, yes, crisp up. You could crisp up some stale sada roti on the tower with a little bit of butter and spread some pepper sauce on that crispy roti. That is a pepper sauce that will go well with so many dishes. If you make doubles, it will go well with doubles. It will go well with talcaries. It will go well inside dal. You know, sometimes when you make the dal, how your wives, you know this, when you make a pot of dal, the first thing when you're chunking that dal and you mix it up, the first thing that you're going to do is take out a cup of dal for your husband, for your darling, for your doodoo darling babes, right? Because don't mind all your quarreling whole morning, right? Because he had changed the bulb and he didn't go and get the tank of gas or whatever and whatnot. Bet your bottom dollar, ma'am, when you make that dal, you're taking out the first cup for your husband. Put pepper sauce in the man dal for him. I hear what I'm telling you, right? Me, I had nobody to give any dal to.
Meow, meow.
Meow, 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 meow.
Oh, mommy, I exist, you know. I exist, mommy.
I will give my ducklings the dal and pepper sauce.
And this fairy as well.
Yes. All right. So burgers.
Time.
Oh wait, no, we have to bottle out. Is she getting heavy? Look at long time. She just slide down because she's so heavy. Long time I could have hold up that child long, you know. Anyway, let's put the pepper sauce in the bottles and do the burgers for the kids.
Yeah.
And yes, I am going to put pepper sauce on my burger. Ketchup, no mayonnaise, no mustard, just pepper sauce. Nah, I lie. I put in everything because that pepper sauce will power through all those ingredients. These are pepper sauce storing devices. Let me tell you how you can get your very own pepper sauce storing device. It comes with something called coffee in them. So you'd have to buy the coffee, use out the coffee, and then keep the storage device, the storage container for your pepper sauce. What I'm telling all your boys. If you have a funnel, you should use a funnel.
Oh my god.
Whoop.
Who are these all that pepper sauce?
Dory.
Need
Use a
mommy.
spoon.
We'll scoop out some.
And you will eat it.
Yeah, I
Second bottle. All right. One more bottle. Let me see.
know. If we can't find another bottle, then who am I here?
Right.
Mom.
Mommy.
Funnel, nothing. Let me try it this way. Let me try and be a hero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lisa.
Oisa is right. Oisa. Woo.
Papaya.
Papaya. Oh, you smelling anything?
Yeah.
Yep.
My eyes watering right now.
Sydney eyes watering.
So I don't want to do the rest right now.
Take a break, darling. This is the pepper sauce. This is my pepper sauce. I love the color. Kind of was expecting it to be a little more orange, but oops. That's okay. See? And you see whatever is inside here, we are not going to waste that. I will be eating all of that. It's like the bottles of pepper sauce glowing a little bit, boy.
Really? Yeah.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
I could hear the angels chorus right now.
I could hear my angels right now. Somebody belly growling. Yours. 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 Alright. Let me grill the burgers. This is not going to take long at all. Literally 2 minutes per side on the grill pan. You seen it there? Yeah. For those of you who have never bought the beef patties, this is how they come packaged. Like this. I let them stand at room temperature. Not completely thawed out because I want them to still be able to be wholesome enough that I could manage them. Because if they were too soft, then what would happen is that they would kind of fall apart, and
We don't want that.
yeah, we don't want that. So just go in there and separate them gently,
Like that?
just like that. Two. And this. We're going out with me and nervous or what?
No, you're nervous to eat the burger.
It looks so.
I think it's the burger patty that made us to come out.
Right, so you have your 4 burger patties. Just like that. See? And the grill pan heating up. Nice mist on the hills. See that there? Mist. You don't need any music or anything extra. Just sit down and listen to this. I don't know if you're able to hear it, but the rain is falling gently on the galvanized roof there. At just the right volume. Grill pan nice and hot. See? Yeah. So, ever so carefully, just put the burgers down and peel away parchment paper. Repeat 3 more times. They're good size patties actually. Perfect diameter and thickness for our stomach. Okay, let's flip. Remember, only 2 minutes per side. Oh yeah, man. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. All who hungry. I love to listen to all your chat. This is the setup. Suri, you go headbang, you know, and you go headbang over the island, and then you go ahead and eat your burger lying on the ground.
So, we are head full?
Yeah, we had full. Let me flip. Let me show you something. Yeah? Let me show you how nice and easy this be with us. We just make everything special. It was a normal Sunday. Bibinish had to do work, and those other 2 girls, they kept themselves occupied. They did some schoolwork, and we just went. We listened to some pan. We take a drive. We bought some things, and we are celebrating. What we celebrating?
Ha!
We just celebrating each other, and we
Just celebrating being here right now.
That's
Just
it.
celebrating the pan.
We celebrating the pan, we celebrating the pepper sauce, we celebrating the 3 ducklings,
We celebrating the dance that I did.
we celebrating all the parents out there, all the kids out there, we celebrating all the people that we love. Oh gosh. So we have little buns in our plastic plates. Listen now, we like to, plastic plates, but we drink it with non-alcoholic in wine glasses, eh?
Guys,
Yeah.
did you know that this is actually clear plastic?
Yeah.
This is on glass.
Fling it down on the ground now. Fling it down on the ground now. Right?
I don't
And
know.
Mustard, listen, I wanted to make a mayonnaise sauce. Y'all could have reminded me to buy mayonnaise, boy. Forget we have enough for these sandwiches this evening,
Mommy,
right?
don't forget you have to buy mayonnaise.
Thank you, darling.
And mustard.
Thank you. And the ketchup, we'll get some ketchup.
Yeah.
We have KFC ketchup and we have normal ketchup. Hold on. You know how long I'm supposed to put this in a smaller container? Anyway, girls, all you start to fix up.
Yay!
Yay! Or they may
This one.
take whatever all you want. Here, fix up and have fun. I will put mine together when I'm ready, right? Yeah.
Okay, first thing I'll do is put the ketchup.
So we chose not to toast the buns. So I put my mayo on one side.
What about the ketchup sauce?
Don't worry, I come into that. Put my mayonnaise. What's that? Mustard? Right there. I don't know what's the science in layering the ingredients for a burger, but
I did mine so
Just do what you want.
yeah. Oh shucks! Or they wanted pickles.
No time.
No pickles. We have some relish there, and I'll put my what's that? Pineapple. I just forget about ingredients and thing when I'm doing food, you know.
Not
me.
That's
Some onions on there. Lots of onions. I want lots of onions.
my burger's finished.
Yours finished?
Mine's finished.
Take a bite. Yeah. Oh, you're a real burger eating child.
Mine's finished, Mom.
I halfway done.
Real good.
So first I put the mayonnaise, then I put patty, then I put the lettuce, then the pineapple, then the
You put onions?
no.
You didn't want onions? Okay. How are you going there? Sydney, you good? I'll take like real pepper sauce and a generous amount of pepper sauce and put it there and yeps. Then we'll just take a little bit of lettuce and rest it right on top. That is it. Of course, I'll squish everything down so that I could wiggle it and put it in my mouth and eat it. All you want the pepper sauce?
No time.
All
No
right.
thank you.
Let me see. Yeah.
Oh.
Woo! That is what we wanted to hear.
Vapor.
Vapor. Everybody drinking? Let's go.
Apple juice.
Sparkly.
When you open it, some smoke out.
Mhm.
I think that's vapor. I say when my burger say it would come in to drink.
Go ahead, Annie, darling.
Yeah. So I can.
It's not alcoholic, trust me. Non-alcohol. Here you go, darling.
Okay, I'm going to drink all because it's alcohol.
Cheers to my 3
And
ducklings.
your dancing chocolate.
Mm.
Wait, why I say chocolate?
Salud. I want to wish you all a happy everything. A happy everything.
Yeah, Trini, say this tastes like alcoholic.
How you know how alcoholic tastes?
That's what I'm wondering.
Eh? Miss Ma'am?
Mom, you look so scary in the camera.
I looking scary, the camera? Yeah.
It's not that I think that's how alcoholic is.
I find it tasting real good.
Yeah.
So bit bites.
I want all to see it real nice. Y'all seeing it? Y'all seeing that burger? Yeah. So you just gotta kind of wiggle it. Here we go. Cheers. And you know it's not really hard to make, you know. All you have to do is make a little effort and get the things together. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Okay. I said my grace before meals and here I go. Everything looks delicious. My mouth is watering. And if you have cheese, you could put cheese inside there too. Alright, let me go. Okay. Sorry, girls. Sorry. This time I really
It's
gonna
okay.
bite. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, remember.
I don't believe you.
Yeah.
And remember, this time when we had it planned.
Them girls just have me cracking up, you know. Anyways. Cheers.
And don't forget to like
Y'all doing this to me again. Oh my gosh. I want to shout out a few I want to say hello to Vasha from Vasha's Burgers. Thank you very much. And Kiss Company, Asana Ba. Ba. Right? Alright, there we go.
real.
The people who make the mustard too, you know what brand is that? It really makes for a good pepper sauce.
Okay,
Finally.
that's good.
Mmm.
Good.
Mmm.
Anybody taking the rest of the tomatoes?
Eat your belly full of tomatoes. Let me tell you something. I have no regrets. I was feeling fit and we managed to put everything together. I had a wonderful evening with my children. And I'm having a wonderful time with this pepper sauce laden burger. You can hold your burger however you want to hold your burger. Once you're eating it, once you're biting it, and once everything is going in your mouth. I love all your thanks for spending the evening with us. Be happy, be safe. Love all your bar, pepper sauce bar, hamburger, non-alcoholic wine bar.
Bar.
What else bar? Steelpan bar,
Zanzibar.
dancing bar, everything bar.
I need that pineapple.